We are back again with another product empties video. It's been a bit. I've used up some more stuff. I'm ready to tell you my thoughts and whether I would repurchase them. If you're new here, hi, my name's Alyssa. On this corner of the internet, we talk about all things sustainability, conscious consumption, thrifting, community. So if that sounds like something you're into, stick around and subscribe. We talk about these topics every single week, and I'd love to have you here. With that being said, a lot of these are more sustainable or ethical options for you to choose from. So I'm happy to showcase some of these brands, walk you through it, tell you how they actually work. I'm a big believer that something is not truly sustainable unless you will continue buying it and it actually works, because it's got to be good for you, your wallet, the planet, your community. So let's dive on in. I'm so excited to show you what I got here. First, let's go through skincare. That is one of my bigger categories for today. The first thing I finished up was this Cocoa Kind oil to milk cleanser. Now they have a jelly cleanser that I have tried in the past. I did not love it. I have drier skin. I have acne prone skin, and it was just too drying for me. This, on the other hand, was not. I was pleasantly surprised because if you know anything about me, my go-to facial cleanser is this one by Lark Skin Co. It's their sunflower and chamomile cleansing oil. I was shocked to even have another skincare product on a similar level to this. I actually, over these few months, have collected 2 empties of my face wash. So I had first used up the Lark Skin Co. and then I tried out the Cocoa Kind. Technically, I have like 2 or 3 more uses in there, but I'm getting through those and considering it an empty right now. But my realization, this was phenomenal in the heat of the summer. Sometimes this just feels a tad bit too moisturizing. If you have oily skin, you're not going to like this. So I think my new thing is this Cocoa Kind one in the heat of the summer, and then fall and winter, I'm right back to using that Lark Skin Co. But would I be purchasing this again? Yes. And would I be purchasing this again? Yes, I already have. Next, I have this sunscreen from Mad Hippie. This is kind of my first go at trialing Mad Hippie products. And let me just say, I am so incredibly pleasantly surprised. This is actually like a skincare serum. It's very thin. It's very easy to rub in. It has a great user experience, except for the smell. It's got a very weird smell. It's very potent. If you can't handle that, I don't know if I would recommend this. At first, I thought I may have liked it more than my Cocoa Kind, but jumping right back to my standard Cocoa Kind sunscreen that I'm using right now, I think I like the Cocoa Kind a little bit more. However, I very much want to try the tinted version of this Mad Hippie sunscreen. One of you told me about it. I had no idea it existed. My original all-time favorite sunscreen was by Josie Marin, and it was a Perfect and Protect sunscreen. So it had a tint to it. They got rid of it. I can't get it anymore. I don't know why. It was absolutely fabulous. So I am very intrigued to try out the tinted version of this because I have a feeling I would really like it. I'm also curious if it smells different. So once I am done using up this Cocoa Kind, that is the one I am totally trying next. So would I buy this again? Yeah, I mean, I guess. I had no problems with it except for the smell. I would buy it again, but I think this is my preferred. Now for a Mad Hippie product, I absolutely will be buying again. That is their vitamin C serum. Fabulous user experience. I actually saw my skin improve when I started using this. Very happy with it. Can't say enough good things about it. I've been wanting to add a vitamin C serum to my routine for a while now, and this one really, really works for me. So would I buy this again? Yes, absolutely. This is the one I like to use in the morning, and then in the evening, I like to alter between the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum on the days that I am not using my retinol. But hey, if you're watching this video and you're seeing some products you might want to try in the future to make a more conscious, more sustainable swap, might I suggest checking out my Green Living Tracker. My Green Living Tracker is a 100% customizable Notion template full of tools to help you live a more sustainable and conscious lifestyle. These are all tools I've actually used, including things like a list to track product swaps, a thrift wish list, and monthly educational resources. I like to talk about these products when we don't have a sponsor. So if you'd like to support this channel, I've linked it down below. It's $5.99, and I would be so grateful if you chose to check it out. Last on the skincare list, we have 2 toners going head to head. I was going back and forth between testing the 2, and my thoughts. First off, I never really saw myself as a toner gal. Not really something I ever thought I needed in my routine. This Mad Hippie one was a great user experience. However, did I see an improvement in my skin? Not really. It's just kind of neutral. It's just kind kind of an extra product, an extra step. I don't think I'm going to buy it again. I'm not saying it's not good because it didn't do anything bad, but I'm just not a toner girl until I used this. Now, I wouldn't say Good Molecules is as sustainable as a brand as say Mad Hippie or Cocoa Kind. They're not as conscious. However, they are simple, which is conscious in itself. You just kind of go and get what you need. There's not a lot of frills with Good Molecules, and they have this acid boosting essence. Y'all, I'm not a skincare specialist. Just be aware. So is this a toner? I think, but like, tell me if I'm wrong. This actually made a positive difference in my skin. I use this in the morning because I will tell you what my routine is. It's this toner, this vitamin C serum, and then this Cocoa Kind SPF. This just helps me get a little bit moisturization in. I don't know why. My skin feels plumper. It feels more hydrated when I use this. I absolutely love it. I think it's a new staple in my routine. I will be rebuying this again. Moving on to general beauty products. First, I have the Ava NYC Healthy Hair Shampoo. In my last Empties video, I had went through the Healthy Hair Conditioner. Ava NYC is a great B Corp certified more conscious brand. That conditioner still stands as my favorite. The Healthy Hair Conditioner, I would rebuy, and in fact did. Do I like it better than my traditional Noticed Hair Co. shampoo bars? I really don't know. I really don't. I think I like them equally. I think it depends on what my hair needs. And right now, this feels really good on my hair, so I bought another bottle. And in terms of makeup, I only have one empty to show you, and that is this Anastasia Beverly Hills little bronzer stick. I use this thing up. I got this from somebody. I think a friend. No, sorry, my mom. I got this from my mom. I'm not recommending them as a sustainable brand at all. I'm just showing you that even if you have unsustainable products, that is okay. You are not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. And two, you should use them up anyways. This was a great bronzing stick. And while I was using it up, it gave me the time to research and figure out what bronzing stick I was going to use next. And I decided I am going to use one from Mango People as I continue to carve out the little bit left in this tube. Mango People is a more sustainable brand with values that align with mine. They use more natural ingredients, skincare infused ingredients, and I already love their blush and know they have a great user experience, so I'm going to get their bronzer next. Great, now that we got all things beauty covered, the last two things I wanted to mention are number one, my computer. I am very sad that this isn't in an Empties video or like a things I've used up video. This is my 2015 MacBook Air that I got in 2016. This was my first ever laptop that I got for myself when I was in high school. I actually got it from some type of like Best Buy refurbished program back when. This lasted me up until a few months ago when Apple stopped supporting this computer. I do a lot of billing and invoicing on my computer. I didn't feel comfortable having an unsupported laptop for that kind of stuff. So I am keeping it around to use as a travel computer or to search things up on or watch things on. And I'm just gonna say it's a shame because I think not supporting old devices is part of planned obsolescence that forces people to upgrade even when they have really solid, high quality, long lasting computers. I think this was a really great generation of computers by Apple that are meant to last a long time like this one did. And I'm a content creator. I edited video on this laptop. I put a lot of files on this laptop. I was constantly upgrading the storage on this laptop. It's gotten fixed a couple times. It's been upgraded a couple times, and it got me through a lot. Got me through high school, got me through college, got me through this job, and I eventually upgraded to this one right here, which I got from Back Market. Back Market is a market for secondhand refurbished tech. They support small refurbishers, independent refurbishers, and they have great warranties on their stuff. I have gotten all of my devices from there in recent years, all of my phones, all of my other things, all of my laptops. I highly recommend checking out Back Market if you're shopping for new tech or tech that's new to you. And the last thing on my list is my 2 books I read. And y'all, I can't believe I've read 2 books since I last seen you with just how busy life has been. Ooh, oopsies. If you don't know already, I like reading romance novels. I like stuff where my brain is turned off. I like them to be simple. Dare I say I even like them being predictable. It's just fun for me. So the first one I have is Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. I don't know. I don't have much to say about that one. I read it. It was fine. Good end of summer read, I guess. But this one, funny story. I don't even like all the Emily Henry books, but I really, really like this one. This one was, wait, was this a little free library score or is this from a friend? I forgot. I think I said it in my last video. So maybe check out, you know what? Go check out my last video. I think I told y'all in my last video where I got this. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look through my text messages. And this one I got from a local used bookstore called the Bookworm right outside of St. Louis. And the one I'm reading right now is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which has been a really trendy fall romance novel for a few years now that I was able to get off of Facebook Marketplace. So just remember that you can always shop your books secondhand or get your books at the library. It's going to save you a lot of money. Well, that is all the product empties I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe so you can be here next week, and I'll see you next time. Okay, love you. Bye.